What's up, guys? It's Phoebe. I'm here today at Disney's Boardwalk Resort, and I have a dining reservation here today for Trattoria al Forno. It is a fantastic little Italian restaurant on the boardwalk, and I'm here tonight with my friend Kristen right down Main Street. We ate here around 7 to 8 months ago for brunch, so I'm excited to be back for dinner tonight. The weather is absolutely perfect tonight. I've just been walking around taking in the views. But it's 5 o'clock right now, and our reservation is for 5:05. So we are going to go ahead and get checked in and head in and grab our table. So with that being said, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's go eat some food. Let's see. Oh, that's a heavy door. Oh, and I just flung that open. Kristen and I are just sitting here reminiscing on old times. We have come here a few times off camera for dinner, just enjoying each other's company.
Yeah.
So here's a little look at the menu. We've got appetizers at the top, and then we've got the main courses, and then it looks like they also have pizzas at the bottom, and then extra add-ons. So if you want dessert, that will be a separate menu. But taking a look at these appetizers, we've got calamari, charcuterie boards, some salads, mussels, and bruschetta. And then moving a little further down to the main courses, we've got, it looks like, 8 options to choose from, not including the pizzas that they have. So they've got a strip steak Florentine, lasagna al forno, pescado del giorno. They've got a truffle gnocchi, chicken parmesan, a bolognese, shrimp pappardelle, and then a braised short rib. And then we also have the pizzas at the bottom. It looks like they've just got a pepperoni, a margarita, and then a 3-meat pizza and a seasonal pizza from the chef. All of the pizzas range anywhere from $20 to $23. And then sides, you've got arancini, which are those, I think I've had those before. They're really yummy, creamy risotto balls. They've got garlic bread, shrimp scampi. So a really nice, solid menu. It all fits on one page. We love it. I don't know. Kristen, any ideas for appetizer?
I know exactly what I gotta get here. I'm gonna go with my 2 favorite apps on the menu, the calamari and the mussels.
Kristen is going with the calamari and the mussels. I went ahead and got the tomato bruschetta because I have not had bruschetta in a hot minute. I love it though. I don't know why. My mind never goes straight to it. But our server did say it was really good, and she likes adding fresh mozzarella to it. So I got that for $14. And our server was able to make me my coffee. I'm so excited. So you're more than welcome to ask. They may not be able to accommodate it every time for dinner, but they said they had the stuff for it tonight. Kristen, do you remember the description on this coffee? Kristen is going to look up the description of the coffee. I'm pretty sure it is, I bet I can nail this. It is a Trattoria al Forno coffee blend with a, reading it off, it is their iced coffee for $4.75. It is Trattoria al Forno's special blend of artisan coffee, cream, and sweetener served over ice. Nice. Wow. And Kristen is just going to have to be jealous of this because she said it goes right through her. Oh. So to start off the meal, they bring out bread, and on the side they bring out oil with roasted garlic inside of it. This is a really nice bread service. It comes with your meal too, so you can't complain about free bread.
On the menu here, and then I think recently
Can you hear
they changed
this?
it to a short rib. So I don't know what's going on with.
Well, in the Ratatouille movie, Colette talks about how you squeeze the bread and you hear the crunch, and that's how you know it's good. Crusty bread. Bon appetit. Gonna get that garlic too. Oh, this looks good. Absolutely fantastic. I love this bread. It's crusty. The roasted garlic is so nice. You know what? They give you bread. They give you free bread to fill you up. It works. We talked about this magical coffee last time too. It does not get watered down. We've been sitting here for 45 minutes now. I've had this coffee for that long, and I'm this far into it. It still does not taste watered down. It's magic. Disney magic in the coffee. All right, we have all 3 appetizers on the table right now. The mussels, the calamari, and the bruschetta. It is a small table, so this is kind of making me laugh. We're trying to fit everything. Let's take a look at it though. So for our appetizers, we have the tomato bruschetta, which is oven roasted ciabatta bread with basil and aged balsamic for $14, and we added the mozzarella to it. We have the calamari with a lemon aioli, parsley, and pepperoncini for $18. And then we have the coastal mussels with shaved fennel, chilies, and a pesto cream for $19. We are going to try the calamari first. I'm going to dip it in this lemon aioli. Kristen hates aioli, so she's not going to give her a review on that. The calamari has a really nice flavor to it. It's not as crispy as I would have liked it to be, but Kristen says that usually is not an issue. The lemon aioli is phenomenal too. I did not think I would like it. I don't care for lemon in entrees. I like lemon flavor and lime flavor in desserts, but when it comes to entrees, it's not my favorite. However, I think this added a great element to the dish. Too bad Kristen won't get to try it. The pepperoncinis gave it a little extra kick, you know. Definitely one of my favorites. So I would love to try it when it is a little more crispy, like Kristen said it usually is. And I also forgot to say too, something great about the calamari is you can order it gluten-free, and it is the exact same recipe. If you have a gluten intolerance or an allergy, you can enjoy it too. I'm gonna put this bruschetta in my face. I don't know how to do this. That was not how to do it. I love the addition of the mozzarella to it. I will say I need like triple the amount of the balsamic vinegar. That is definitely what it was missing. The dish has a lot of great flavors, but I'm definitely missing that balsamic and wish it was present. The bread is really nice and crusty though. If you come for breakfast here, there's an al forno eggs dish. It's what we had in our breakfast vlog when we ate here. And this is the same kind of bread that they serve with the bruschetta that you get with the al forno eggs. So you can do no wrong there. Kristen just said she got a ton of balsamic in hers.
I did, and it's really good with the balsamic. You should have asked for more on the side, because look at all that in that one bite right there.
You're right. Okay, oops. So there is a good amount then. That's great.
You just chose the wrong side of the bruschetta.
Whatever. Kristen is just getting after these mussels that I cannot eat because they have pine nuts in them.
It's really hard to eat with a fork, so I was just using my hands, which is...
Now you have pine nuts all over your hands.
I do. Sorry.
Don't touch me. How are they though?
Oh, these mussels are so good. I feel bad. Phoebe's like watching me eat these, and I'm like, oh. But they're so good.
They are? Okay.
Get 'em.
Kristen and I were also deep in conversation about Cake Bake because that is a brand new restaurant that's opening just one door down from Trattoria. Couple doors down from Trattoria. The walls are now down. That has been in construction for a long time. And no official opening date yet, but I'd imagine it's going to be within the week just because the menu is up, the prices are posted. I think they did cast member previews or something for it too. I want to walk by that and show it. From what I've seen, the menu is pretty pricey, but they have a lot of really interesting, yummy looking things. I think Kristen's also saying she may have to head in and get an espresso martini, the Kristen special. She has her own espresso. Is it like it's kind of like unofficially official, right?
You should try it.
She has an unofficially official espresso martini up at one of the lounges at the Boardwalk. Megan, her favorite bartender, she's super sweet and nice. So if you're ever staying at the Boardwalk, stop in there and try and look for Megan and say hi to her. But we'll probably head there after this. We are done with the appetizers now, and we went ahead and placed our order for the entrees. I went with the truffle gnocchi, which just sounds divine. I'm so excited to try it. Kristen got two things. What did you get?
Short rib and chicken parm.
Did you get the truffle sauce on the chicken parm? Okay, so yeah. So Kristen got the short rib, and she also got the chicken and gnocchi, but She got the red sauce for the pasta, I think, and then for the chicken parm, she put the truffle sauce on top that comes on my gnocchi. That is a pretty nice hack that our server told us about, so something to keep in mind. So here are the entrees. First up, we have the truffle gnocchi, which has Parmesan, fontina, and a truffle cream for $28. Then we have the braised short rib, which has a gremolata, creamy polenta, and arugula for $35. Then we have the chicken parmesan with provolone and a rustic tomato sauce for $29. We are going to try this truffle gnocchi that smells divine. Wow. This is such a great dish. My only critique of it is there is not enough of the sauce. It really only coats the bottoms of the pasta, and there's not really any additional. So I would definitely say ask for more of the sauce because the truffle sauce is phenomenal. This is by far my favorite sauce that they have at this restaurant. I've had the marinara, I've had the Alfredo. This one is so good. And I love the gnocchi too because it is light and fluffy, but it's also crispy on the outside, probably fried in a pan right before it was tossed in the sauce. All that it needs is more of that sauce, and then it is perfect. All right, now I'm going in for that braised short rib. I've got a little bit of the polenta on my fork too. Forgot what was holding my food for a minute. That's a fork. That's called a fork. It's delicious. My one bite of this short rib was really good. It was a little fatty, but the flavor is really nice. The star of it, though, is almost the polenta. I really don't even care for polenta, but it has such a nice creaminess to it, and eating it with the short rib was such a nice bite. Just would have liked for it to be a little less fatty. Christian, how's the rest of yours? Is it fatty all the way through, or maybe I think it's just like with any short rib, not every single bite is going to be perfect, but the flavor is definitely there. All right, I've got the final entree here, the chicken parm, with the marinara sauce and the truffle sauce and the pasta. I got it all in one bite. Wow. This chicken parm is phenomenal. I love their marinara sauce here. I'm really picky when it comes to my marinara sauces. I just feel like a lot of them taste so tomatoey. They kind of have a cheap aftertaste to them. This one is perfect. I have no complaints. But the combination of the truffle sauce with it just sends it over the edge. I don't think there is any other way I could order that now. Now, my recommendation would be, because I've gotten the chicken parm here before, and I subbed the pasta for gnocchi, and it was a slight upcharge, but it was worth it. But I didn't do the truffle sauce, so I think the all-star dish here would be, instead of getting the truffle gnocchi and getting the chicken parm, would be to get the chicken parm, sub the pasta for the gnocchi, and then add the truffle sauce to it. That sounds like the perfect dish. But the chicken on this has been cooked perfectly every time I've ever tried it, which is 3 or 4 times now. It has such a nice crispy fried coating on it. Such a solid choice. And since we are almost through with our entrees, our server brought us over the dessert menu. There are 4 options on here. You've got a tiramisu for $11, a chocolate flourless torta for $10, house-made gelato for $6.75, and then a plant-based olive oil cake for $11. And the flavor options for gelato are milk chocolate, vanilla, pistachio, or stracciatella.
I got the olive oil cake. It has an olive oil pistachio cake with blueberry compote, candied pistachio, and blackberry gelato. In other words, Phoebe can't eat it.
But it does sound really good, so you'll have to give us your review.
It's also moving back on accident.
Then we have the tiramisu with ladyfingers soaked in espresso and layered with Italian mascarpone cream for $11. We are digging right into this tiramisu. This looks so nice. It is so creamy. I love the espresso flavor on it. I really like that mascarpone cream too. It almost, this is going to sound so weird, it almost has a little hit of cherry to it. And I know there's no cherry anywhere remotely in here, but I get a faint cherry aftertaste, and I love it. Kristen made a really good point. She said it tastes like the dessert equivalent of the coffee here. Such a good tiramisu. All right, Kristen, what did you think of the Deathly olive oil cake?
I thought it was good. The cake itself was very dense. On its own, I don't think the cake was the best, but when you kind of got a bite with that blackberry gelato that it had on top, the blackberry gelato was excellent. Just a little bit tart, paired really nicely with the cake. However, I think Phoebe's tiramisu was the winner of the desserts. That was really good, and Phoebe's like a tiramisu expert. I feel like every restaurant that we go to, she orders tiramisu for dessert. So she knows her tiramisu. I trust her with my life in reviewing it.
Wow. This message is approved by Pixie Dust and Phoebe. All right, and with our desserts being finished up, we are done. This has been a long dining reservation. We crossed rivers, climbed mountains. We got like 9 dishes. This poor tiny table needs a nap. But such a phenomenal meal. Let's talk more about it when we get outside because we kind of are going to do a little hot girl walk. So we're going to go ahead and pay this check, then head out. My goodness, we came out and there is now 90,000 people out here. I love the boardwalk. It's so much fun. There's a lot of things to do at night here too. Lots of entertainment, pizza windows open. But I am wanting to walk over right now to the cake bake to show you what I was talking about. Like I said, this is a brand new restaurant / bakery that is opening, I believe this week since the walls are down. Look at how pretty this is. This is one of the entrances to it. These signs are sparkling. And like I said, they have the menu out too. So you can kind of see, so you can take a little look at everything. The slices of cakes are anywhere from $22 to $26. Pretty crazy. They've got a lot of different flavors though. They also have food here too. Once it's open, of course, I'll have to come visit it, see how it is. But this is where it is. It is the closest restaurant before you hit Epcot. So you would just keep going down this walkway and you would run into Epcot and the World Showcase side entrance to it at International Gateway. And then over here on the other side, you have the Beach Club and the Yacht Club. And all of this is the boardwalk. It is so pretty at nighttime. You've got the boats that can take you to Epcot too. The dance hall and the Swan and Dolphin is also back there. But we are going to go ahead and head into the boardwalk now. I totally lost Kristen. Let's go find her. And guys, it's finally open, the Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs. I haven't tried it yet, but they've got a lot of different fun things here. Kristen has tried this. All right, Kristen, what did you think of it?
I love it. It's definitely on the pricier end, but I've tried every single one of them, and they're all really good. I would say the pickle corn dog is like, I feel like if you're going to get one thing, that's the thing that you have to get. Like, it's just so iconic. It's so...
With the side of peanut butter?
I was actually going to make a joke about that, yes. But it comes with like a peanut butter dipping sauce, which like sounds crazy. A pickle with a hot dog with cornbread with peanut butter. But like it like works so weirdly well. I wish Phoebe could try it. But it's really, really tasty. All of them are really good. They're freshly fried. You can see them literally like dipping them and frying them fresh right now as we speak. So you're always going to get a hot, fresh corn dog. And they're really good. I highly recommend.
We've got some hula hooping. This is mad impressive though. Wow. It is what, 9 p.m. and it's just hopping at the boardwalk right now. Wow. All right, so we are heading up to the Bellevue Lounge to say hello to Megan, and Kristen's gonna get her espresso martini.
You should get a non-alcoholic beverage.
Maybe I will. Yeah, that's a good idea. I bet she can make me something good.
You could literally just tell her what kind of flavor that you like. You could be like, I want something with bubbles, that's fruity, and this, and she'll be able to make it.
Is that what you think I am? coming. All right, here we go. I know we're droid twins right now. We have made it over to the lounge. Kristen's drink is getting spookified.
You know me.
Spooky.
You know me.
Jaws are dropping. Jaws are hitting the floor, Kristen. No way.
The doctor ordered a spooky right down Main Street espresso martini.
That's so good. All right, Megan is surprising me with a non-alcoholic beverage. I just told her I like coconut and fruity things, just like Kristen said. So we'll see. Look, it's a Mickey. This is so cute. Thank you. Wow. Okay, I don't know what exactly is all in this. It almost tastes like a coconut Sprite. That probably is what it is. I'd imagine there's coconut, lime, and Sprite in it. It is so nice, though. It's very light and refreshing. I told her I didn't want any coffee because I just had that tiramisu. She knocked it out of the park. So we're on this balcony up here, and they play movies on this lawn, and you can sit with your family and get snacks. So tonight's movie looks like Wreck-It Ralph, and then you've got the main lobby over here, and then the boardwalk and all of the shops and restaurants over to the right. I think when it comes to nightlife and things to do, this is by far one of the best resorts. Everyone seems to be out right now. There's a movie going on at 9:30 on the lawn, and there's girls spinning hula hoops with their face. Well, I think that is going to be a wrap on tonight's video. Really phenomenal dinner. Everything we got, even with the little imperfections at Trattoria, was still so good. I would order all three of those things again, honestly. And then a great time at the Bellevue Lounge afterwards. I love the boardwalk. I need to come here more often. So if you've never tried Trattoria or never made your way up to Bellevue, maybe on your next trip, that is something you should consider. I think you cannot go wrong with either of those options. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss my next video. And I will see you guys next time.